All right, Maureen, what's happening with your body?
Well, I have had for many years lower back issue. I did knock my lower back out of alignment many years ago.
Okay.
I didn't think I was coming here to talk to you about lower back pain, but I went out for a run this morning and realised that I do.
Now it's time to talk about it. Yeah.
I do definitely have piriformis issues, I think.
Okay, let
Slightly
me turn you this way
rotated
just for a
hips.
second. Now, are we talking here or here?
It's lower. It's kind of, it shoots
Down
from,
in-
yeah, from here
From
across.
here across,
yeah.
okay. Sounds like the same story all over
It
again,
does.
right? Yeah.
I also have migraine headaches, so that was what I was going to come and see you about.
Okay, migraine headaches. All right.
Yeah.
So if you will put your body down here, let's see what we can find. All right. Let me check here first of all. My goodness gracious, we're running 1,000 here. So we have another neck issue. Let's try your particular body just to see. See if you can lift both legs without bending your knees. Could you do that? Okay, that's fine. Back down again. And I want to put some pressure downward towards your feet on this, and we'll just hold it here for a couple of seconds. And now try to lift your legs. And nothing's going on. Okay, so I'm going to pull this way, just take the pressure off of the vertebrae just for a second so that we can get some energy down that nerve. Now try it, lift your legs. Bingo! Now we got lots of power going on here. Okay, all right. So we know from this that we're also more than likely going to have a problem with digestion. Okay, so let me ask you, are your headaches up in this area here?
Yeah, I get really severe auras with the migraines.
Okay, now I might also mention, you can't see it in the camera, but I can see it here. The whites of the eyes are really red. It's tender into here. That would suggest to me that the liver is severely impacted by this whole thing. You're going to get the neck pain or the head aches, I should say, start from here and then come all the way up in this area here. And they end up into this area here, I would assume?
Right.
Right, okay. All right. In addition to that, I want to also, I'm reaching up underneath in between the shoulder blades. Is it tender back up into here?
No, it's not.
It's not?
It's tight though.
It's tight, it certainly is. Okay, all right. So let me do another test here, another muscle test. I want to see how strong this muscle is. I'm going to pull it this way. Don't let me do it, okay? Hold tight, real tight. Okay, that doesn't seem to hold very well. So let's see if we can take it out of the circuit. Hold that right there. I'm going to pull toward, hold tight. And that's a little stronger. Okay. Now, let me go through and explain what's going on here. Remember the old Christmas tree lights? You know, one bulb burns out and then the whole string of lights goes out. The reason for that is because those lights were wired in series. Okay? In other words, the electricity goes from one bulb to the next, and when one bulb burns out, of course, it turns the whole circuit off. So we are also wired in series. Now, I want to test a muscle in through here. Hold in real tight to your side, real tight, tight, tight. Okay? And there isn't too much strength there. So what I'm going to do, this particular muscle, by the way, is wired in series with the pancreas. So we're going to take our computer mouse here and we're going to ground out the pancreas. I want to take it out of the circuit. Hold in real tight now, try. And oh my goodness, is there any difference in that?
Mm-hmm.
This time was stronger?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The reason for that is we took the pancreas out of the circuit. All we have left is the muscle, and there's nothing wrong with the muscle. The muscle's fine. But when we put the pancreas back in the circuit again, now the pancreas wired back into that muscle, and hold in real tight here. See, and she can't hold it because the pancreas is dragging it down. So we know we have a blood sugar problem in this body. Yes, you say, yes, yes, yes. Okay, and of course, with the blood sugar problem, you're going to have a liver issue. And let me point something else out here. The liver produces bile. Bile is stored in the gallbladder, but the job of the bile, there's two jobs. One, of course, is to stimulate peristalsis in the large intestine so you can poop when you need to. But the other major function is to emulsify the fats that you eat. the fats and oils. It's like dishwater detergent. It makes it water soluble. So that you can digest your fats, so that you can, guess what? Make hormones. Okay, so without adequate liver function, you're not going to be making hormones sufficient to run your particular machine here. All right, so one of the issues that we run into with migraine headaches is hormone disturbance. So more than likely, we've got a liver involved in this process along with the pancreas, we know that. So there's another complication going on here that more than likely is happening, and I'm pretty sure we've got the same hiatal hernia condition going on here with the stomach, which then will set up a scenario so that the small intestine gets literally burned from the acid from the stomach, and then you have leaky gut situation going on, and then you end up with systemic candida. We have all kinds of fun going on here. All right, so the pain in your low back here, right in through here, when you try to move, it's on this side over here. So okay, we can work with that. We just get over on this side, and we'll do the same test over here that we did previously. Relax your leg for a sec, hold him right here. I'm going to try to pull it this way. Don't let me do it. Hold tight. And there doesn't seem to be too much going on there. So if I were to put some pressure right down here on this adductor muscle, it's going to be rather tender and through here. And I could possibly get just a little bit more pressure here. Now let me see if that made any difference at all here. Hold up real tight again. And that did make a difference. All right. Just for curiosity's sake, I wanted to check to see if I should have done this first, but no, you're okay. I just wanted to see if maybe the hips were twisted, which would give us a leg length that was not even. And sometimes that more than likely is the case. And this is the bad guy in through here. This muscle gets tight and it twists the pelvis and causes you to get a short leg syndrome. And then you end up tripping because one leg is longer than the other one. That's true?
No, I don't trip, but I do certainly
You
sometimes
stumble,
feel that
yeah, right.
my leg's longer than the other.
Exactly,
Yeah.
okay. Well, right now they're even because we just adjusted this muscle strength in through here. All right, so let me test to see if your stomach is behaving itself. See if you can hold this arm up real tight. I'm going to try to push it down. Hold tight. Okay, very good. Hold right here with this hand. We're contacting the stomach itself. Hold up real tight. And yeah, hold up real tight again, tight. There's not the strength there that there was when you weren't doing it. Which tells me, again, that the stomach in this particular body is also giving us a little trouble. Now, you need hydrochloric acid in order to do a number of things in the body. One of the things, of course, is to suspend the rotting process for your food. When you put organic material in a warm, dark, moist place, it's going to sit there for a couple of days. It's going to rot if we don't suspend the rotting process. Hydrochloric acid is necessary for that. When your stomach is injured, you're not making enough hydrochloric acid. And, of course, you're going to have some contamination of your food that you're eating, which is going to get down here to the large intestine. Now, here's the deal. The job of the large intestine is to extract the water, to dehydrate the stuff from the stuff you just ate. It does that by wrapping lymph ducts around the large intestine like tree roots wrap around a sewer pipe. So when you have cesspool material here, you're going to move all that cesspool material back into the lymph system, which is going to overload your circulation system, which powers this muscle back here. So now we know that this muscle is working hard trying to keep you stable on just a half tank of gas because your lymphatic system is contaminated and it's taking more energy to process it. It's working overtime, it's leading down to your liver, and all the other organs are involved in the process. So that's why this is pinching down through here, and it's not going to go away until you rectify this situation here. Okay, so now we know where to go with it.
Okay.
So this is not going to go, this will be chronic for the rest of your life unless and until you do something about the stomach. And by the way, the stomach is also connected to this neck problem up and through here unless we address that, this is not going to heal properly either. So we have a situation here where it's fixable, it's all doable, but it's going to take some effort on your part and some determination to stay with it.
Okay.
You have a body that is, it came down the chute just a little bit distorted. And you're going to have to deal with that, otherwise you pay the price is pain. Okay? It's your choice. Okay, thank you.